speaking of Olympic rings, I want us to do a live reaction to
Oh,
Amazon's Rings of Power season 2. Baby!
that was a fire. That was a fire segue. I'm not gonna lie
I
to
lo-
you.
I'm funning it.
telling
I'm funning
you,
it.
Lick.
Miss Charlie, can we run that trailer
If you call
to the
this
Rings
man
of Power?
Charlie again, I swear to God. Oh man.
Sauron sees himself as master of all Middle Earth. He seeks to rule it not only through conquest, but by bending the minds of all its peoples to his own. And for that, he needs not armies,
No!
but rings.
I mean, I'm afraid of commitment too.
In choosing to wear those rings, you have all become his collaborators.
I know you believe this ring is deceiving me, but I believe it is guiding me.
All this may be by his design.
These rings may be how he attains power.
They must be destroyed.
We will discuss the rings once you have answered the question. Who is this man?
He is no man. He deceived me. He is Sauron.
What am I to call you? A sharer of gifts. Our work begins now.
I have walked across mountains and deserts to help my friend find his destiny. One the fate of the world may depend on.
Is it my task to stop the fire? Is it my task to face Sauron? To try and cheat death might lead to an even greater catastrophe. Take off the ring.
What is it like doing?
I'm afraid, Durin.
Every soul in Middle-earth is in peril. Will you abandon them to their doom?
No, what have you done to me?
Leave Sauron to me.
Promise me, Elrond. He will not stop until he is destroyed.
Forgiveness takes an age. I need your axe, old friend.
Fight with me. Fight with our friends!
When the darkness falls, always some who rise forth and shine. You will give me the nine.
Hey, yo. I purposefully did not watch this at
Same.
all.
Look,
I-
I don't even know what the hell is going on.
Nobody
Okay.
does. Nobody
This
does.
felt like the trailer was a movie. Like it
Yes.
was long.
Yeah.
It
Girl,
felt like it was like
and
5 minutes.
That production is off the chain.
And there was a lot of callbacks to the Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Like what I think was Shalhoub in one of the scenes. There was an Ent. There was the Balrogs. There was
the Eagles. The Eagles.
The Eagles, right. So all of those things that, it gave you good feels. I just hope it's paced better this time. Please.
I agree with that.
I
be paced better.
I'm trying to think of how I think they're gonna have the same amount of episodes that they did last time, which I think was also 8. I'm gonna look it up really quick while we talk about it, but Any thoughts about?
I actually
I'm
want to
s-
see Galadriel be affected by the ring. Because I
Right.
remember in the first movie, like she was like, "I'm not gonna take it. You're gonna see this great." Blah, blah, blah." Like
Yeah.
I want to see, especially because they opened that door. There was like, you feel that the ring is threatening me or it's tricking me, but I think it's leading me. Like I want to see that downward spiral, hopefully, that she takes before she redeems herself. That's just
And
me.
I'm curious as to why this iteration of Sauron seems to be a Sylvan elf as opposed to a woodland elf. I wonder if there's any significance in that.
Isn't
What's
it
the
just a different?
difference?
Yeah. Yes.
it's the
Well,
question.
you're gonna take the lead on this, baby. I'm gonna let you know right now. Yeah, honey. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so like the blonde ones, like
One, one more.
the blonde ones like Thranduil, Galadriel, Celebrion, those are Sylvan elves. They're the hierarchy of the elves. They're the high elves. Then you've got woodland elves, which is like Elrond because he's a halfling. And if you watch The Hobbit, the girl elf, she's a woodland elf. They tend to have brown hair. So I'm wondering why this iteration of Sauron is coming at them as a Sylvan elf.
Is he supposed to be the one? Well, I mean, if you are a person that is considered a rebel of sorts, you wouldn't necessarily be in a higher status amongst your people. Is that a thing? Well, your race, I guess, of people. Um, I I don't know nothing about these goddamn Lord of the Rings people. Um,
Hey, me
I'm not
neither.
gonna
I
hold
ain't
you.
seen not a
Well,
thing.
now that I think about it, he wouldn't have been the first Sylvan elf to be corrupted. Because if you remember Thranduil from The Hobbit,
Chaos.
Legolas's dad, he was corrupted.
Hmm.
Oh, he's the
Oh,
chaos is here.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
me.
chaos. Yeah, as usual. Per usual.
Very.
I don't have
Sorry.
any remembrance because I've never seen anything related to Lord of the Rings. But
I mean, I love fantasy. That is my happy
It's your
place.
jam.
I
It's my
love that.
thing.
I
I
think the
And
reason why I
I
never
actually took
watched.
time out to read
You said what? You read it?
the whole Lord of the Rings. The only thing I
God
haven't
bless
Wow.
read is the
you. God bless
Silmarillion.
you. God
Wow.
bless you.
It took a while,
Um,
but I read the whole thing.
that is crazy. I heard it's just a lot of
I
world
just
building in those
read a
books.
piece.
I thought you were about to say a lot of
It's
words.
Yeah.
world building.
No, the
A
reason why I
lot
say
of
that is
world
because like
building. A lot of words.
yeah, the way that he writes is just like it's way too descriptive for me. Like you
Yeah.
have a whole
I
page
heard that.
to
Like,
Yeah.
for
describe
example,
one strand of hair. I'm like, yo, I ain't got
Oh,
time. I'm
that's
so
crazy.
sorry. Yeah, it's great. It's
right. Like, for
I'm sure
example,
it's great, but
um, when what you call it died, Boromir. Was it Boromir? Yeah. Boromir died.
Boromir. Yeah, yeah.
That section of the book was like 40 pages.
Pass.
Oh hell nah. You got me
With
It's a
fucked
respect.
lot.
up.
It's a lot.
With
You gotta
respect.
want to be in it. But I appreciate a description because to me, reading books is like watching movies. So
It
you give me
That
more
is
there,
a
you give me
lot.
more
Jesus
description,
Christ.
I'm gonna be able to form a better
baby.
picture.
How
I
many books we
Speaking of
got?
which,
isn't it 4? There's 4 books.
um,
Or
there's the main three, which is considered the Fellowship of the Ring, which is the
yeah,
Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, and Return of the King. Those, and
those
I
are
made
the
the
3.
stupid mistake of buying it in one volume. Don't do that.
Oh,
That's the dictionary.
Stop.
did
Don't
did
ever
you
do that.
also
Buy
carry
them
that around?
individually if
Because
you
that's your
can.
back.
that sounds
I did.
insane.
I did. Like a fool.
Oh,
Like an
she
entire
true
fool.
God bless
of
you.
nerddom, y'all. She a
And I
real
threw,
she.
I remember when I had it, I threw it in my car and it broke like 3 CDs back when CDs were a thing.
It's okay.
What?
We all
That
here.
book
We all here at
literally,
that
it
age.
looked like a dictionary.
How many pages is in that thing?
That is a
It's over
murder weapon.
1,000.
It
It's
had to
over
be over
1,000.
1,000. It has to be like
Yeah.
what,
It's
3,000?
huge.
Ma'am. Now she got it with her. Oh, I was about to say you about to pull
Oh,
it out
no. I
from
don't have that
where?
copy anymore. That copy split in half after a while of me holding it like this.
Oh
It split in half.
wow.
It actually split into 3 pieces. So I said, fuck it. I got rid of it, and I ended up buying the individual books. So I have 1, 2, and 3. Then the last time we spoke about this, I have that Tolkien encyclopedia, and I've never read the Silmarillion. It's a lot.
That's crazy, man.
Can you say what the Silmarillion is?
The Silmarillion is a collection of things that he was going to work on that they're using as a basis for this series. So he might have wrote, I think I want to do this. And so his son, the estate, put it together so that it's, so it reads kind of like a book, but it's really nothing concrete and complete. It is a book, but it's kind of like Fire and Blood without someone being like, hey, this is what I heard. It's just a lot of information. I'm good.
That is interesting.
I don't know how they're getting all of they. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, y'all. It's only supposed to be 8 episodes. I don't know. Right. I don't know what they're gonna do with all this information. But they can do what they want because there's no source material that they can pull from. They're basically
there's no concrete source material. Like, there's no concrete source material for this.
Not you read it backwards for fun.
He's so stupid.
Mayhem said, "Whoopi read Harry Potter backwards for fun."
I'm mad at that.
This man not serious right now.
He's never serious. Don't put right now on there.
Unless he's snitching.
I think the reason why I never watched Lord of the Rings is because my dad has like a limited edition collection of like all of the movies or whatever. And I remember like it used to just sit in this one space in the house. And I never asked him about it because I was like, this is obviously a collectible or whatever. I asked him and I said, so you a big Lord of the Rings fan because like you got this really nice, doody wop. He said, nope, I've never actually seen it. It was given to me. And I think from then on, I was like, he puts this here and doesn't touch it and never watched Lord of the Rings. I was like, I'm not going to even worry about whatever that is because I was like, yeah.
Do yourself a favor.
And then I heard it was long.
It is.
I heard it was long.
And these extended versions even long.
If you're a fan of fantasy, it's the benchmark to which most other fantastical people like mirror their work from, because he spent so much time building worlds and orcs and goblins and wargs and all these things. So and I won't front. I do have the extended edition of all 3 movies.
Sure do. Me too.
That 9 hours of your life is gone just for fun.
Yep.
Okay.
I actually watched the extended version about 2 months ago. All 3.
Oh,
it's good.
It's very.
All right.
It's good. I don't watch them as often as I can because I don't have the time.
That is crazy.
I be doing my daughter's hair. So when I was like, oh, I'm doing her hair, I'm gonna put that on. So it is about 2 hours every time.
Not I could be watching Star Wars instead. On that note, because we are running a little bit long, hi Charlie, would you mind playing a commercial for the folks while we get ready for our main event?
Let's go, Charlie.